Engine cracks, ribs apart, road rash, red jaw locked tight, legs shaking, heart ignites. Rubber screams, asphalt burns, no looking back, no concern. Yeah, hit it! Chest vibrates, can't breathe right, blood tastes sweet, handshake light. Wreck it, wreck it, wreck it, wreck it. Go! Wreck it, can't stop, won't stop. Wreck it, smash the cage, hit the wall. Wreck it all. Wreck it, my crew scream, scream it. Wreck it, burn the book, tear it out. Wreck it, won't slow down. Throttle down, swerve hard left, cop lights flash, cut my breath, spit and run, screaming gun, ditch the road, lungs gone numb. Dad's voice fades, mom's voice gone, swallow it, keep riding strong. Go, go! White lines blur, eyes go wide, we own this, we don't hide. Wreck it, wreck it, wreck it, wreck it, go! Wreck it, can't stop, won't stop. Wreck it, smash the cage, hit the wall. Wreck it all. Wreck it, my crew scream, scream it. Wreck it, burn the book, tear it out. Wreck it, won't slow down. Sirens shrink, getting small, taste the blood, best of all. My hands shake, chest still cracks, fully alive, no going back. Yeah. Come on! Kickstart engine, 70, carburetor, breathing raw. Run your thumb along the intake valves, feel the grit lodged in your jaw. Clubhouse had no sign out front, no number on the door. A patch meant you had bled for something, earned it to the core. Cheap whiskey at the break of dawn, the road's still black and wet. 30 riders, no cell signal, no one placing bets. That was a world that kept its word, sealed with a handshake, not a phone. 1,000 small surrenders, that's how something dies. Not one decisive moment, just a slow and quiet compromise. You don't notice what you traded till you're looking at the chrome. And the man who built the culture ain't the man who's riding home. Ain't the man riding home. a YouTube channel for the runs, a brand deal for the gear, liability waivers at the door, an insurance agent near, prospect periods, a background check, bylaws reviewed by law, merchandise is moving units, that's what brotherhood became. Patch for best safety record, hanging where the honor used to hang.
Where the honor used to hang.
That was a world that held its ground.
Held its ground.
Before the lawyers drew the lines, 1,000 small surrenders. That's how something dies. Not one decisive moment, just a slow and quiet compromise. You don't notice what you've traded till you're looking at the chrome. And the man who built the culture ain't the man who's riding home. Ain't the man riding home. They got rules now for how you wear your colors. Got a PR team reviewing what the chapter posts on Fridays. Corporate sponsors on the back of jackets, energy drinks and tire brands. I watched a prospect fill out a Google form to earn his road name. A Google form. Used to be you rode until the club decided what you were worth. Loyalty measured over years, not a probationary 6-month checklist. Hell, the clubhouse used to operate outside the kind of world that needed spreadsheets. And nobody called it loss. They called it growth. They called it progress. But I've been on this road long enough to know what progress looks like and what it buries. I'm not fighting what it's become, I just remember what it was. 1,000 small surrenders, that's how something dies. Not one decisive moment, just a slow and quiet compromise. You don't notice what you've traded till you're looking at the chrome. And the man who built the culture ain't the man who's riding home. I still ride out most mornings. Road doesn't ask me what I represent. Doesn't ask. ships left at the Arroyo Cross, and the Sombra said to trust the pull. Hermano, trust the pull. Throttle opens, acceleration, sweat runs cold between my shoulder blades. Every gram of load redistributes, balance is the only law that pays. Body knows what the mind won't carry, blood reads every unmarked road.
Keep rolling,
Compadre, something older than a name. Borderline mercy, borderline mercy. That's where I belong. That's where the body breathes.
borderline,
Borderline mercy. That's where our body breathes. First cross and felt my sternum split. Felt the border pour into my blood. Felt the old coordinates leave my hands, no signal, no return coordinate. Riffs remember what the mind forgets. Felt it in the throttle, felt it in the grip. La Frontera doesn't let you go.
no, it doesn't let you go.
No, la frontera se queda en los huesos, stays inside the bone. That's where I belong. That's where the body breathes.
Borderline,
Borderline mercy. The body always breathes.
borderline, borderline,
Borderline.
borderline.
The visor sheet straight off the chrome. Cold bites, the knuckles numb straight to the bone. Leather so black now, tight across my chest. Engine heat rising, burning up from the wrist. Hands grip the handlebar, white knuckled and raw. Tie slip, the wet line correct. Hold, withdraw, taste the ozone cutting sharp across my tongue. Steel between my thighs and my chest heaving lungs. Lean into the kill, die standing still. Throttle crack wide, bend your spine to the thrill. No contract, no master, no deed, no chain. Come on, steel and skin, riding hard in the pain. Lean into the kill, die standing still. Write it down. Storm wants my blood, I'll give him my will. My marker's blurred past lightning, splits the sky. Double yellow's gone now, just the road and I crank the throttle high, chest down on the tank, centrifugal force pulling, rear wheels spinning, rain. Gravel spray kicks backward from the back wheels, bite acceleration pins me to the seat, dead tide, no dyno stopping, no reflection, no pause, right past the flickering light, never was a cause. Lean into the kill, die standing still, throttle crack wide, bend your spine to the thrill, no contract, no master, no deed, no chain, come on, steel and skin, riding hard into pain. Lean into the kill, die standing still, write it down, storm wants my blood, I'll give it my will. Pavement knew my name once, I went down hard, woke up spitting asphalt, bleeding from the scar, rib snap, clean on impact, rode home anyway, scar tissue sings now every cold and rainy day. That wreck didn't break me, it branded my high, taught my hands the language of the control slide, no apology carved in the skin, none old scars, the only contract that I've ever wrote. Nothing out here but steel in the storm, nothing out here but the road tearing on. Lean, lean, lean into it. This is the only truth I've ever known. Lean into the kill, die standing still, throttle cracked wide, bend your spine to the thrill, no contract, no master, no deed, no chain, come on, steel and skin, riding hard into pain. Lean into the kill, die standing still, write it down, storm wants my blood, I'll give it my will. Yeah, come on. Come on. Throttle's all the truth I need out here. Storm keeps pushing, I keep shifting gear. Road don't end, I don't end, ride it raw. Nothing left to prove and nothing left to owe. No sky. Synthetic fuel burns the throat dry. Throttle pin but never full speed. Circuitry wrapped in chrome stampede. The jack is logged as inventory. The roads are monitored territory. Grip the handlebars of something gone. Algorithm singing this prophet song. Branded outlaw classified. Every scar already marked. hypnotized. Born to ride the rails they pay for you. Freedom's just a product they design to sell back to you. Riot, rot it, bleed it dry. Rebel signal, corporate supply, chrome body, quarterly soul. Every exit feeds their payroll. Chrome body, corporate soul. Born to ride the rails they pay for you. Freedom's just a product sold to you. Your throttle feeds our profit line. Your coordinates confirm on time. Thermal signature, transaction log. Your bloodshed ships as dialogue. We optimized your breaking point. Package descent, contract signed. Location confirmed, revenue aligned. Resistance checked against design. Sell back to you. Ride it, bleed it dry. Rebel signal, corporate supply, chrome body, quarterly soul. Every exit feeds their payroll. Chrome body, quarterly soul. Their payroll. Chrome body, quarterly soul. Feeds their payroll. I'm the metric, I am the sale, I am the data on their scale. Implants burning underneath the skin, synthetic adrenaline pumping in. The artificial sweetness on my tongue, a monitored corridor my whole life long. I thought the engine screamed for me, it screams for them. I thought the road ran wild and free. Monitored feed, I am the product, I am the sale, I am the rebellion they retail. I'm riding the rails they built for me. I'm riding. Born to ride the rails they pay for you. Freedom's just a product they design to sell back to you. Ride it, bleed it dry. Rebel sing, corporate supply, chrome body, quarterly soul. Every exit feeds their payroll. Born to ride. The rails they pay for you. Born to ride. Born to leather worn at the elbows, gold catching light. Walk slow like the room owes something right. Eyes running figures on everyone's face. One hand on the counter, owning the place. Yeah, that particular smirk, it ain't spontaneous. Every move calculated, every pause dangerous. The smile costs you something, you just won't know the price. High that never stays, the thrill you'll chase but never hold. Watch me put on a show. Lean close enough, you feel the heat on your neck. Say nothing till you're desperate. Collect what I wreck. One hand at the small of your back. Light as a lie, got you convinced it's fate. Honey, that's just my design. Lipstick on the whiskey glass, motorcycle exhale. Read you like a ledger, then I'm gone without a trail. The smile costs you something, you just won't know the price. How that never stays, the thrill you'll chase but never hold. Beautiful disaster, heart running ice cold. Come on now, strike and disappear, that's the only move I know. Beautiful disaster, watch me put on the show. Learn real young that love's just a trap you walk in. Get close enough, and close means getting gutted open. So I strike first, take the heat, run out the door, terrified of what connection's really for. Maybe I'm just lonely, and I don't know how to say it. It that way. Yeah, that's just who I am. Always was. Asphalt splits like a mouth about to speak. Swallowed 3 lanes on the county road this week. Transformed screaming their last song at dawn. Police band went silent mid-dispatch, gone. Wrist stop standing empty, vending glass still bright. Traffic lights cycling green, yellow, red for no one's right. Fuel pump gasping at the ghost station. I've been waiting on this my entire life. Foot on the throttle, let it go. Chrome catching fire from the eastern run. Let it come down, let it come down. I've been burning long before the world caught fire. let it burn. Riding hard past the radio tower as it falls, mid-broadcast, mid-sentence, mid-lies to you all. Chrome catching orange off the refinery glow, fuel gauge kissing empty, 40 miles to go. Calloused hands on the grips, the road going uncertain, cracked earth on both shoulders, pulling back the curtain. I laughed at the horizon, dark, humid, dry. Everything I ever owned was already on fire. Foot on the throttle, let it come down, let it come down. I've been burning long before the world caught fire. Every road I rode was already a pyre. The engine screams, the last percussion standing. World finally caught up to my understanding. Yeah, let it burn, let it burn. I never needed your grid to keep warm. I never needed your law to survive the storm. Always been the disaster, always been the wreck on the shoulder. Now the whole world's cracked open wide and I'm already inside. I don't ask for mercy, I don't ask for home, just the road going forward and the right to die alone. Let it come. Let it come. I've been burning long before the world caught fire. Every road I rode was already a pyre. The engine screams, the last percussion. Yeah, let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. He swore his oath to steel and stone, rode with men who claim no throne. Engine singing like a war cry swore, brotherhood stitched into skin and bone. His code was iron, his word was law, not the kind they hang above a courthouse door. Loyalty carved in the miles he burned, a king who ruled by what he'd earned. His name got passed like a bottle around the fire. Men who feared him spoke it low. The road that made him something higher was the same road bound to take him below. He lived like thunder, needs no crown to reign. No crown to reign. Paid every debt Blood spilled like wine at a last supper table. Every scar a chapter, every vow a brand. He kept the ones beside him willing, able. A crew bound tighter than the law of land. He looked the law square in its hollow eye. Never flinched, never folded, never begged. Consequences stacked up mountain high. He walked the line and never left the edge. His name got passed like a bottle round the fire. Men who feared him spoke it low. The road that made him something higher was the same road bound to take him below. He lived like thunder, needs no crown to reign. No crown to reign. Paid every debt he owed in blood and shame. Blood and shame. Not a saint, not a sinner begging at the gate. A man who chose his war and chose his fate. Oh, his fate. They can bury the body, they can't bury the flame. He rode straight into legend. Not a shred of shame. Not a shred. I knew where the road led. Walked it open, eyed, not blind. Every mile a choice I made. Nothing left to leave behind. Not for gold, not for glory. Not to be the one who saved. Just to feel the engine breathing. Just to know I wasn't caged. He lived like thunder, needs no crown to reign. No crown to reign. Paid every debt he owed in blood and shame. Blood and shame. Not a saint, not a sinner begging at the gate. A man who chose his war and chose his fate. Oh, his fate. They can bury the body, they can't bury the flame. He rode straight into legend. Not a shred of shame. Not a shred. Ride on, ride on, ride on. Ride on, ride on, ride on. He's not the one who runs the room, but every room knows he's there. Jacket worn soft at the left elbow, where he rested on the bar. 22 years, his back runs clean. Torque wrench set by feel, not guess. Not for show, precision matters when the road won't forgive a mess. He knows which brothers take it black. He knows which ones need 2 sugars. This patch ain't about the glory, it's the only place he's ever been seen clear. True. at a school play Thursday, sent the flowers with his sister's name. Sat in church, not the kind with pews, the kind where votes get cast and deals get made. He didn't let it show the missing, just pour the next man's drinking state. That's the toll you pay without a ledger. That's the kind of debt that don't get named. He made his choice, made it clean. Every road he didn't take was the price of being known by the only man who'd ever hold the weight. Hold the weight. Now there's a kid named Ruiz, 19, still learning how to stand without a lean. He sits him down beside the service bay, shows him how to listen when a brother goes quiet. Not every word a man speaks is his mouth, sometimes it's the hand he puts on your shoulder. He tells him the cut is not a costume, it's a contract you re-sign every single morning. He watches the boy nod like he finally understands something. And something behind his eyes goes still and older. He thinks about the man he might have been. It passes like a truck on a two-lane road. He lets it go. Chose to be. That's enough. These brothers, this road, this cutty on his back. It's enough, enough. Walked out of Donahue's at 2 in the morning. Jacket stained with Jameson and something like regret. Boots still carrying the mud from Sunday's churchyard, yeah. Harley idling low like a confession I ain't made yet. Rode east toward a sky that hadn't decided what color it was gonna bleed across the ridge. And I could still smell the blessed oil on my collar, mixed with cigarettes and the particular grief of living like this. Mama's prayers came through the radio static. Lord have mercy. Preacher's words burn where the leather met my spine. I am the Sunday sinner, the Sunday saint. Hallelujah. God help me, kneeling at 2 altars, covered in both their pains. My hands shake the same at the baptismal and the brawl. Same hand, same head. I love a God I'm running from down every whiskey hall. save. I am not looking to fall. I am choosing to live inside the wound of it all. Cursed in my mother's kitchen on a Tuesday, then drove 40 miles to Ricky's pool hall alone. Felt Brother Simmons' voice rise up during things a man of his convictions would not condone. My hands still know the muscle of kneeling. They drop without permission, without grace, and I've thrown them at a jaw in that same motion as I press them to the floor of the Lord's dwelling place.
The same head.
I don't want your altar call or your pity.
We are here, we are watching.
I want one clean breath without both of them inside me. I am the Saturday sinner, the Sunday saint.
Somebody pray for me. Nobody pray for me.
Kneeling at two altars, covered in both their paint. My hands shake the same at the baptismal and the broad.
The same hands.
I love a God I'm running from down every whiskey hall. I am not asking to be fixed. I am not answering the call. I'm choosing to live inside the wound of it all. Brother Simmons used to say, the body remembers what the soul tries to forget. And I believed him. I still believe him. I knelt in that river at 9 years old, came up gasping like I'd been reborn into something clean. I was, and I wasn't.
I carry that water.
I carry every bar stool I've ever fallen off of.
I carry
My mother's voice saying, come home.
and I carry
Every reason I don't. None of it cancels the other out. That's what they never told me. Both things are true.
things are true.
I am the Saturday sinner, the Sunday saint.
Lord have mercy.
God,
Lord have mercy.
kneeling at two altars, covered in both their paint. My hands shake the same at the baptismal and the broad.
Same hands that kneel, the same hands that
I
fall.
love a God I'm running from down every whiskey hall. I am not broken in a way that needs your fixing at all. I am choosing to live inside the wound. Beloved,
Damn,
damn.
both true. Damn,
Both true.
both true. Both true.
Gravel speaks in numbers I can't count. 47 rivets on my chest. The asphalt has a texture like a name. My left hand weighs 1,000 pounds at rest. Yeah. Chrome tastes like copper on a Tuesday. Road surface reads like braille I never learned. The engine holds a frequency 280. The rubber smell means something else has burned. Oh. Counting cracks between the lane lines, 7/8, the sequence won't stay true. My jacket collar presses at my jawbone. I feel the exact thread count coming loose. Come on. Every sensation, hitting all that. Hidden sensation, hitting all that. Once I don't go down, I don't go down. Leather holds the shape of a man. I don't go down. Chrome and bone, I understand. I don't go down. The road just bends and I remain. I don't go. Ooh, I go down. My skull is a tunnel with nothing at the end. The hands that hold this wheel belong to someone else. A face I know pixelates mid-sentence. It loops, it can't complete itself. I don't recall my name when no one's speaking it. The body on the asphalt could be borrowed. I spent so long performing what I wasn't. The cost of that performance has no total. Someone's singing my name, but it sounds like a warning. I am afraid. I don't know how to say that in the language I built to keep the fear contained in cage. Oh no. Pull the clutch cable twice. I can't. Rotate the sprocket 3 times. Check the chain tension, 17 millimeters. Check it. Torque spec on the axle nut, 80 foot-pounds. 80 chain slack, 3/8 of an inch. 3/8. Float high at 8 millimeters. Nevertheless, my hands know these numbers like bones know their sockets. My hands know. My hands know. My hands. Leather holds the shape of it. I don't go. Chrome and bone, I understand. I don't go. I don't. I don't go. Do I go down? Still here. Still here, stay I live, I don't go.
Woke up on a Tuesday with diesel on my hands. Stolen watch ticking heavy in my jeans. Rode west on a horse that didn't know my name. Past a skyline burning copper. Lord, I felt so clean. The duffel bag was sitting on the saddle to my right, fat with other people's cash and other people's grief. I didn't look at faces, didn't ask what I destroyed. Just rode into the morning like a man who still believed. Then her face comes crashing through the good parts of that ride. Clara's standing at the screen door, calling out my name. I left her holding nothing but a note I didn't sign, and drove off while a boy was crying, learning how to frame the shape of a man who didn't stay. Danny took the bullet that was meant to find my chest. I watched him drop and kept on running, never looked his way. That's the kind of man I was at my very best. The price was always gonna be paid. A man reaps exactly what he laid. No grace, no door, no hand to hold, just a bill come due on a body growing cold. The cuffs bit hard at Laramie on a frozen November night. The deputy read charges while my lungs begun to burn. 40 years of cigarettes and running hard from right had turned my chest to gravel, and I couldn't feel concern. I thought about the morning I rode out past Cheyenne. The gunpowder smell still caught inside my coat. Untouchable, I thought, untouchable. But the body always tallies what the young man can't foresee. And now I count the ceiling tiles and swallow what I roll. The price was always gonna be paid. A man reaps exactly what he laid. No grace, no door, no hand to hold, just the bill come due on a body growing cold. I can't take back the years. I know that now the way a man knows cold. Not because someone told him, but because he's lying in it. Claire's boy is grown, Danny's in the ground, and I got nothing left to spend on what I should have done. That's the size of it. Footsteps in the hallway, half past who knows when. The mattress springs are rusted and they cut into my spine. The warden doesn't come around. The chaplain gave up talking. I got nothing left to swallow, and I got nothing left to sign. Hands that gripped a rifle once a numb up to the wrist. The horses all are gone, and I've forgotten how they smell. Be paid. A man reaps exactly what he laid. No grace, no door, no hand to hold, just the bill come due on a body growing cold. No grace, no door, cold. I pull in slow, no headlights on. The riverside light burnt bulb overhead. Jacket collar up, not from the cold. 20 years means knowing where the cameras go dead. Order black, watch the door from the corner stool. Cigarette burning down without a drag. Hand steady on the wheel the way it's always been. Nothing on my face that anybody has to flag. There's something underneath that's counting down, I know. Every set of headlights pulling in. I'm counting faces, checking mirrors twice. Every number that rings could be the end of this life. The wait, the man across the diner could be wearing a wire, and I'd never know it till they lit the fire. They had me in a federal room, fluorescent lights, 2 suits, a yellow legal pad. Said my brother's name real slow. Said I could help myself or lose what I had. Picked up a phone that wasn't mine. Heard my own voice say yes to something I can't walk from. Parking garage off 5th, my handler shook my hand, I know. And that was how I came to work for them. Now I carry something cold against my ribs and call it doing what a man survives. Wire under my shirt, every word becomes a foul. Bitter taste at the safe house, been sitting here a while. The wait, used to know exactly who I was. Now I'm property, a tool of means. Guys I used to move with, don't know what I've been. I see their faces out in public now. Guys I used to drink with, run with, trust. They look right through me, don't know what I've done. Don't know I'm the reason some of them got crushed. I've gotten smaller every time I filed a report. I know, handed over names like loose change at a toll. Asked myself if staying free was worth this cost. No answer came, there wasn't one at all. And I'll be here next Thursday, same line, doing what I do. I'll pick up the phone, same line, no headlights. Drive the long way home and do what has to get done. This is what I chose when I chose to keep breathing. Not salvation, just the next thing to be gotten through, and I'll do it. And I'll do it next Thursday. Garrett said the vault was on the 3rd floor east. Guard rotation, 247, 40 seconds each. Darnell held the key card, palmed it off the desk. Took 3 weeks to lift it, never broke a sweat. I was on the rooftop, sidelines clear and straight. Service entrance loading dock, the camera on a 45-second rate. Tucker kept the engine running, Civic parking structure B. 5 of us had one objective: walk out clean. We weren't stealing money, we were stealing time we'd never get returned. No, no. Brass and rope, the tools of men who know the cost. Every lock surrenders something, every game means something lost. We laid the plan like surgeons, cold hand, steady nerve. Cross the line that separates the wanted from deserved. Oh, brass and rope. The latex gloves at midnight, flashlight taped to low. Darnell keyed the stairwell door, and we moved slow. Radio crackled, Tucker's voice, 2 guards, not one. Deviation, 7 seconds, Garrett's already gone. Pry bar on the junction box, the camera loop holds fast. Felt the safe's time lock mechanism breathe its last. Tasted copper at the back of my throat, pure adrenaline and sweat. The boat disengaged, steel on steel, a sound I won't forget. Brass and rope, the tools of men who know the cost. Every lock surrenders something, every game means something lost. The plan was fracturing, I heard it, felt it break. Garrett's hand was shaking, more than nerves could take. Come on. Brass and rope. 3rd floor east, the janitor was never on the sheet. 63 years old, the flashlight and bad feet. He rounded the supply room corner, froze and stared. I had the pry bar raised, and I stood there. He didn't run, didn't yell, just held his breath and prayed. I set the bar down slow against the wall and said, "Go home!" He did, and I took nothing. Walked out with clean hands and a debt I'm paying through. Oh, brass and rope. Motel 6 off Route 9, the television on. My face above the Chiron, wanted but I'm gone. I count the bills vows I never took and watched the story run. A janitor described me as the one who put it down and run. The anchor calls it baffling, I call it done.